Despite what it looks like, I actually haven't picked up the camera in a couple of days. The way my vlog schedule has been going is that I've been uploading 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm really happy with that schedule. And what ends up happening is I either have like 3 days worth of footage, like I'll be vlogging videos 3 days in a row, so I'll have content for 3 videos, or I will not pick up the camera for 4 days or string together a couple of days. I'm trying to keep it vlog style, but also like episodic as well, if that makes sense. And I kind of want to keep it that way because it gives me a buffer when there's too much going on, and it forces me to pick up the camera when nothing's going on, like now. The weird thing about it is that when I'm filming this, Michael will have already been gone a little while, and when you see this, he'll be gone a longer while. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update and kind of have you follow me around today because I haven't really had many like things going on. It's been crappy out weather-wise. Anyway, I figured today was a good day to bring the camera along with me for a little life update, however many days that ends up lasting. Mike and I got new Qalo rings, so I'll insert the footage of us opening them literally like 10 minutes before he left. We're gonna have a little ring ceremony right now because we've ordered new Qalo rings.
Yep. So, a little changing of the guard, if you will.
I got really gummy and worn out from being in the restaurant and just general life because we wear these more than our actual.
Yeah, mine was starting to separate like the rings themselves, but it had a pretty good run.
It's still good.
Yeah.
Keep it as backup. This is Mike's ring. He has a thin red line ring.
This is Val's ring. It's glow-in-the-dark turquoise.
I got the Foxfire ring.
Not turquoise. Is it turquoise? Mint green? Oh. Foxfire.
And we're back. Yay! I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Also, I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you guys, but I ended up finishing my blanket. So it's pretty big. It's kind of like a throw blanket that I made, and it took me forever to start and finish this damn thing. In my military spouse tips video, which I will link over here, it's on my other channel, one of the things that really got me through underways, there's only so much you can do throughout the day. Even if you are working 12 hours, there's still going to be that like witching hours in the night where you're just like sad and lonely and trying to figure out what to do with your head. And you know, sometimes there's so many weeks or months that you can't fill it with everything to distract yourself. So one of the things that I would do is I actually taught myself to crochet on YouTube, of course, and I picked up some yarn and then I just got to it. I did like one project before this just to see if I can do it, and then I wanted to do something a little bit more fancy, so the gray and white chevron was the thing that I did. And honestly, it was one of the best things that I could do for myself during this time because you were able to cure an idle mind in a way because you were somewhat focused on making sure all the stitching was right, but you could also just see your progress every day. And something that you can see every day that you accomplish was so huge. Accomplishing things is the most important thing that you can do for yourself during an underway or deployment. So I call this the depression blanket or the sadness blanket because oftentimes I sat in my bed at night alone and just crocheted. Sometimes I would only get one line done, sometimes I would get a full like one of these rows done, and you know, it's just gonna forever symbolize the time that, you know, that I spent away from him and that we had to be strong together, and that I can accomplish things and teach myself new things. You know, that's if it doesn't fall apart. I think in a couple of vlogs I mentioned that I had picked up a part-time job. Money is good, distraction is good, purpose is good. After work, I am going to cash this check that I got from destroying my former camera. I also have to send out this package to another country. I'm really craving bubble tea. So I believe that after work, once I'm done with my errands, I'm going to go to this new bubble tea or island tea express place that opened up. I'm out of work. Ridiculous sunglasses are on. Chocolate chip oatmeal raisin Quest bar in mouth. Didn't end up taking myself on a little bubble tea date because by the time I got out of work, I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I wasn't actually hungry for it. And normally I would have forced myself to just have it anyway because I was craving it previously. But I decided to save it for another time, maybe today. So when Mike first left, I got an email from him the next day, and then I hadn't for a while. Then last night when I was sitting on the couch, I got a very short email from him saying that he hasn't received any emails from me and that the emails on this underway have sucked. And I've been sending him an email pretty much every day about what's been going on and keeping him updated on things. And then this morning I got one from him also saying he still didn't receive anything from me, so he's kind of sad and, you know, not happy about that. I've been checking the status of our move with the internet thing that they have, and nothing's been going on really. I have to make a couple of phone calls about the recall on my car. I'm gonna get in touch with somebody at the shipping place to figure out exactly the things that I need to ship my car, and you know, just little things that are popping up here and there. I'm in Mike's car now, and I'm beginning my weekly test to see if his car starts. Alright, I just returned home from work. I did plan on getting bubble tea this morning, but it's really funny when you're craving something that's bad and you let yourself have it at any time. You just, you know, if you don't want it anymore, you don't have to lie to yourself and pretend that you do and just shove it down your face just because. What I was craving was poke. So I went to the commissary on Pearl Harbor because they happen to have the best and cheapest poke bowls that I know of. The cotton candy grapes were also at the commissary, and you know, if you're watching other videos, me and Mike were on a severe hunt for this for like 3 or 4 days, going to all these stores, and we couldn't find them. Finally found them, and I tried them, and I'll try them one more again. I just like just a hint of cotton candy on some of them. The rest of them just taste like regular grapes. And I mean, they look like regular grapes and everything like that, but there's 3 days of footage in this vlog. Right now is the 3rd day. I'm having trouble keeping saliva in my mouth, but I'm also having trouble trying to figure out what I am going to put on this channel in the next couple of weeks, because all of the footage that I had pre-recorded to go out and edit while Mike is away is pretty much gone up. So I'm gonna have to get creative and I'm gonna have to do stuff. I am back from my little shopping excursion. I ended up spending $50 on things for myself with my disposable income. I understand why retail therapy is called therapy, so let's see what I got. So first I got this Essie nail polish in like a fall autumn brown color. Even though I want to wear it now, I might actually change this like white color that's been finally chipping off to this. And it's called Mink Muffs, which sounds dirty. I got 2 of my favorite Power Crunch bars. I did get this Real Techniques brush. This is the pointed crease brush in the silver, I guess. And then I got this rose gold brush from Real Techniques. This is probably the most expensive brush that I ever bought. It was only $21.99 at the Navy Exchange, but I have bought a crease brush from Sephora that was about that price. So this is officially up there with how much I've ever spent on a makeup brush. A couple vlogs ago, I put on some really ridiculous lipstick in Sephora, and I got some comments saying that it actually looked good even on Instagram. So I said, okay, so I purposely went into Sephora and put on the most ridiculous color lipstick I can find. I ended up buying it. Well, I didn't exactly end up buying that version. It's actually looking way brighter. It's actually looking way worse on camera than it does in real life, if that helps. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade, I guess it doesn't have a shade name. It's LSCL06. But I'm going to rename it Hypothermia. I really look like I'm cold, which is weird because I live in Hawaii. Anyway, thank you for watching this very random vlog. I can't say that the next couple of weeks aren't going to be full of those, but if you like them, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!